Settle, dear ones. Your mind got busy. Release anything down that grounding cord from your day that is not of peace and love. Let it go. Fill with Creator's light. We will work with the silver ray of compassion to begin. To allow yourself to bathe in this silver ray like a gentle shower coming in the top of your head and filling you up. And anything that is not of compassion is flushed down the grounding cord. Mother Earth will recycle it. We are here. There are many working with you already. The medium is sensing, but she's still not quite out of the way. One moment. Tune in to the gallery, the spiritual, you could call it, as you say, the peanut gallery up above all of you. If you were around a conference table, all of you, whether present or in another location, physically, does not matter. Your spirits are all part of a group energy. So imagine you all sitting around like a conference table and looking up as though there is a peanut gallery, so to speak, an observation gallery, where perhaps your ancestors and guides are participating, listening, learning. For you are not the only ones in spirit who benefit from the work when we gather as such. There are many who come to share their energies, to not only support you as individuals along your path, but your world and all that is transpiring upon your beautiful world for humanity and all life. So greet those in your mind who you may sense that you recognize in the gallery above. And they may be from many universes, many different star beings, as well as your ancestors, and perhaps friends who were once in a body, walking this path alongside you. For you know that the path you walk is temporary in this vessel. But you all have come here on this world to assist her. Not only to do your spiritual work and evolve for yourselves, to remember your power, your divinity, and who you intrinsically are, beyond this dense form. But you came here to share your light and love and gifts of spirit. And each of you has a unique, some of you have a gift, a bag of gifts, and some have a toolbox of sorts. All depends how you would like to imagine it. It's like reaching into one of those magic carpet bags and things just keep coming out. And you get surprises along your journey. The gifts of spirit are endless. You all receive gifts every day. Sometimes you recognize them. You may think of them as those synchronicities or your manifestations when you become aware that you are creating them. As the medium mentioned, her fun experience this morning. Gift. She has told you before that every morning, and sometimes she forgets, but for the most part, every day, she remembers when she's eating breakfast to say, I look forward to the gifts and surprises today with excitement, feeling anticipation for the surprises to unfold. And some of them are obvious, and some of them she doesn't really figure out because they're smaller until she reviews her day before sleeping. And we say this to remind you that you are all being gifted. The question is, are you paying attention? Or is your vibration out of alignment where you are, how shall we put it? Instead of crossing the path and intersecting with your gift, it is as though you just miss it and it passes you by. Because the timing and your frequency is not quite aligned with you noticing it or receiving it, but it is there. Many times it is a slight time frequency disconnect, you could call it. And if you stay aligned with the peace and the compassion that we are bathing you in now, you will receive and notice more. Because you will be in a state of allowing and awareness. When you are in peace, as was mentioned in your conversation, things flow more easily in your manifestations because everything is easier. Even if you feel temporarily excited that something manifests or an opportunity presents itself, underlying your thoughts is peace. For that is how your heart feels as you create. Yes, you can be excited, and that gets the energies moving. When you are in peace, you have no resistance to receiving. So sometimes you are focusing your frequency like that laser, like focusing your frequency on a manifestation, an alignment of whatever it is you wish to receive and create. But in order to get out of your own way and make sure you don't have a disconnect in the receiving side, be at peace. For when you are at peace, you resist nothing. You are in a state of harmony with your surroundings and with yourself. And that alignment allows you to receive the blessings much more easily. If you offer a frequency of resistance, that is when you just miss the receiving side of a gift because of the misalignment in your frequency. You're not quite ready yet to receive it because perhaps you doubt, or perhaps you're focusing not quite clearly yet on what you want. And when everything falls into place and you know exactly what you wish to experience and create in your lives, one creation at a time, practice focusing on one thing at a time, so that when that manifests, like the examples the medium was talking about with the magazine, she forgot to pat herself on the back until later. She patted herself on the back a day or so ago, acknowledging what she had done. And another gift appeared today to confirm. And it will continue because she thinks it's fun. And we think it is fun too. Anytime you manifest something out of nothing other than your thoughts and your intentions in the material world, isn't it fun to see it manifest? The surprise, especially when you never know how, isn't it? Don't you think? Part of the excitement of being in these physical forms, when you actually realize you created it. And it's something that you created consciously, that you wanted, because your world has taught all of you, and some of you have unprogrammed, yes, taken some of that program and discovered it and unwound it within your consciousness, within your belief system. And some of you are still working on being more aware. It is all good because you are in these forms to have this experience of delayed creation until you truly, you create all the time, dear ones. You just don't realize that you're creating more of perhaps what you don't want, because you don't realize that is where your focused attention is. And many, many speakers have discussed this to help you pay attention to how you're feeling, your emotions. Your emotions are that gauge to know if you're focusing on what you wish to experience and to create in your life, or if you are focusing on the fact that you don't have it yet and you don't know how you're going to get it, and all the thoughts that go along those lines. And you spiral downward and you feel bad. When that occurs, do something that makes you laugh, stop the cycle, become aware, and refocus. Build the awareness and weaken that mental pattern, because you were taught that that is how you create, that is what you should think about, that is how you should live your lives, always worried and fear-based and so on. And you all know that this is not how you create consciously. It is how you create unconsciously, because others put thoughts in your mind when you were younger, and you were like a sponge because you did not know better when you were young. You did as you were taught. You did as you were told. But now you have a conscious awareness in a different state, and you are learning to change and refocus and reprogram yourselves. because you understand things at a different level of being that you didn't when you were younger. And dear ones, you are all of different physical ages in these physical forms, and it does not matter. You are all exactly where you are consciously meant to be on your path. Because everyone experiences this physical form differently, because you're all creating for yourselves different experiences. So we ask you, yes, share the experiences of manifestation, the fun stuff, to help people, help each other understand what's possible, and that it's fun, and that as you learn, it's like the training wheels. Then you take the training wheels off, and then perhaps you're, instead of a bike with no training wheels, now you're getting a motorbike or a motorcycle or something. But you keep, as you say, upping the ante, and your creations become more profound, perhaps, more expansive. But it's like in your schools, you have to start in kindergarten. Start with something small. Then go to first grade, and so on and so on. And eventually you will be graduating from college of manifestation. The medium just had the thought. It is like, as you call it, the Hogwarts school, the Harry Potter school of manifesting. All the stuff that you did not learn. It's all the manifestation. And in a way, it may seem like magic, but magic is creation. And you all have this creative ability innate within you because you are part of Source. You are creators. You have been creating from the moment you were born, in this form and any other, no matter what density you have experienced, even if you don't remember it. So receive, tune in to your physical forms now and see how you feel as we have been working on all of you to release the densities that block your creative manifestations. Feel the peace within your being. Acknowledge compassion for yourself. That you are a student in this body, remembering that you are a master. Retraining yourself. Awakening to your divinity, piece by piece, with compassion. Because yes, you will trip up and you will make mistakes, but they're not really mistakes, they're lessons to help you learn what doesn't work. And then when you learn what doesn't work, you don't do it again, if you're aware. If you're unaware, you keep creating what doesn't work. That is what is happening with the majority of your world. They are not awake. They keep creating the same vibrational experience, but the frequencies bathing your world at this time are waking many people up. They don't understand the awareness that is becoming within them. They don't have words for it. But they are seeing what they used to see, as you say, with rose-colored glasses. The glasses are getting cracks in them. So they're seeing things a little differently. And perhaps those rose-colored filters are changing color. And they're seeing their world with different eyes, yet they don't have the conscious awareness to understand what they're seeing or experiencing. They're like newborn babes learning. You are all not at that point. You are well beyond that level of consciousness. You are here to assist your world, assist humanity, hold the higher frequencies for all. Many, many sessions you have anchored light into your world through your light being and your physical form, and we will do so again tonight. For these frequencies that you allow yourselves to receive and share are transforming your world and all life upon her. Do not be attached to how long is it going to take? Is it going to happen tomorrow? Is it going to happen in a year or 10 years? Let all of that go. That is the density of 3D, fear-based control. When you are in peace, everything flows. There is no fear. There is no worry or concern as to outcomes. You know, when you feel complete peace, you know that all is well with every fiber of your being. And that's all you need to know. Nothing else matters. If all is well, all is well. Hold on to that knowingness and don't allow anyone else to throw doubt on your peace. That is your challenge every day and every moment, is to maintain that peace and that knowingness. Each of you are doing well on your journey. Remember to be at peace. We shall now do the healing for your world. Dear ones, you are filled with light. We will continue to work with the silver ray of compassion. Allow yourselves and your entire being to become a beautiful silver ball of light beyond your physical form and expand into your energetic being and connect into your higher consciousness. And allow that higher aspect of you once more to go to the grid around your world while your body remains where you are, so that your physical and your spirit are connected, yet in both dimensions, both levels of frequency. Allow this silver ray to flow through you and all the other beings connecting around the grid, around your world, flooding this Christ grid with the silver ray of compassion. Imagine your beautiful world being enveloped in this beautiful silver light. And as above, so below. Allow that ray. Allow yourselves through your physical forms, through your feet, to be that acupuncture needle from your higher realm self through your energetic cord, through your physical form, down into the ley lines through your feet as you connect. Allow that silver ray of compassion to flow through you and flood into the ley lines within your world. So your beautiful Earth Mother begins to glow from within. You could imagine it as though she had these ley lines as veins and arteries within her, and they are filling with silver light, flowing this frequency of compassion through the earth. All life, all plants, all animals, all of humanity, and all beings of consciousness are connected into the grid above and the ley line grid. They're plugged in, just as you are, through this physical form. All life on your world is now, with their free will, bathing in the silver ray of compassion. Imagine your world and everything having a silver tint, bathing in compassion. The plants, the trees, even your automobiles and planes and buildings, everything. Just as when you are bathed in snow and everything becomes white. Imagine it being bathed in silver light. And flooding your world, the water glowing like liquid silver. This compassion frequency connecting all beings, connecting all in compassion for each other. Just allow the frequency to be anchored through your being, as above, so below. There are many also assisting on the grid around your world, helping to anchor the frequencies. Be the compassion, dear ones. Feel it within your heart space for yourself as well. Heal the wounds. Heal any sorrow or grief. Allow that silver ray to cleanse the heart space. And allow and intend that silver ray that is flooding your world to cleanse your Earth Mother's heart space. for all that she has witnessed, all that she has been subjected to through millennia. We help you heal your heart, and you are connected to Earth Mother heart to heart. Allow yourself to receive this bliss. Some of you are expanding your angel wings. Connecting into your angelic light being. Receive. Remember. Be at peace. And hold compassion for your world. And yourself. First. For you are the example that others may see and witness as they awaken. Receive. And now we send this beautiful silver ray as your beautiful world is filled with the silver light and ray of compassion. Now allow this beautiful silver light frequency to ripple out like a pebble in a pond out to your universe, your galaxy, touching all life and beyond, affecting all, touching all with compassion, wherever it is needed. Now gently make your way back into the physical form, the space where you are. Gently, as you anchor this frequency into your physical being, sit with this within your body and allow this frequency to sink into every cell in your being. Silver ray of compassion. Until you are glowing silver light. And as this compassion fills your being, you naturally relax and are at peace. We thank you for the work this night, dear ones, and for coming together on what you call your equinox tonight. Yes, not solstice. Your first day of autumn. New energies, new beginnings. And you have started your new season with frequencies of compassion and peace. Our blessings to all of you. Gently, slowly, make your way back into your denser form. Enjoy the rest of your communion among each other, and we will speak again soon. Have a good night.